Yeah. Let's say Micronesia, the Federated States of? Yes. Uh-huh. Now, they don't even have a rank of population. No. Or maybe they do. They're 183? Yeah. Mhm. They're the least of the important, aren't they? Oh, total population of 105,000. And they have one of the. Oh, they're really nobody. Yes. You know, the problem is that I have some personal experience with the nobody. Yes. See, I worked for the not empowerment. Yes. The Micronesia. Yes. His name was Mike Gileone. Yes. And I was a symposium administrator for the Center for Micronesian Empowerment, CME. And I was working for one of those, well, very, very, very small nations. Yes. And to them, yes, I probably was somebody of importance. All right. Now, considering the Center for Micronesian Empowerment, yes. When we lived on Guam, I got to know a lot of the individuals that had traveled from Micronesia. Yes. To be trained in what is known as some skills to help with the military buildup. Some of them were very smart. Isn't that right? Yes. And I remember going to the symposium, and it was somewhat different than you would have thought. Yes. See, the least of the important are important to those that are the least. Yes. I could work for the smallest nation of the world. Yes. In fact, I applied for a job to work with the former governor. Yes. Or maybe he was an ambassador. His name was Jackson. Yes. Went to his office and explained that, well, I really want to help you. Yes. And working for the Center for Micronesian Empowerment kind of gave me a foot in the door. Yes. And I explained how I wanted to help them. Now, this nation that seems to think they're important, they all think they're important. Yes. They all have employees. But this child abuse, neglect, and exploitation, yes, how my sons can protect themselves from incurring abuse. They could live with me, and then they could no longer be used as a reason, yes, to say that I violated the restraint provisions of a fraudulent protection order. See, if they lived with me, you would have no reason to arrest me anymore because I'm not the domestic abuser. Pooch. I'm not the child abuser. And then what resources are available to assist an individual who does or may encounter an abusive situation? Yes. Now, this is kind of one of those brochures, right? The identification of child abuse and neglect, child growth and development. Yes, they've been in the wrong grades for the last 8 years. Their actual social skills, their intellectual ability, their emotional development has been retarded, as in they're well, that when you're in the wrong grade for 8 years and you put them in the wrong Sunday school, yes, and they're playing on a football team where they're in the wrong grades, yes, it has affected their growth and development. Now, for my son Zachary, yes, Bishop, Hooch, Deacon, Maximilian, and Benjamin, your your growth as individuals has been retarded. Yes, you have stagnated in the development of your emotions. Yes, you have certain intellectual problems that no one has been able to talk to you about. You've not been challenged. Yes, according to the requirements of the grades that you should be in. All of your grades have been fraudulent. Yes, your mother, yes, in putting you in the wrong grades, yes, has retarded your development.